Now, fresh fruit and vegetables, free-range eggs and honey, help yourself, but don't forget to pay. That's the message from Grass Esposti, who has a roadside stall just north of Auckland which operates an honesty box. Only it turns out the people using the honesty box aren't very honest. Tired of finding monopoly money and old receipts instead of coins and cash, she's had to install security cameras. It's petty theft, but theft nonetheless, Grass says, and she suspects the culprits are very close to home.
There's a lot of people who should know better, who obviously think no one's looking today. But yes, in my opinion, it's people from the area who should know better.
Right. And what gives you that impression that they live nearby?
Well, being a local myself, you get to know people. You get to see people out and about, so you recognise people. Also, our produce is very simple produce. It's daily fresh produce, so it's not people who are coming up to the beach for the day who are going to stop and buy lettuce unless they're on the way home. So, in my opinion, it's mainly locals.
Okay, so you're really working this out. You're running your own investigation here, and you're also putting CCTV cameras in the little booth. I've seen photos of the booth. It's a very pretty one. You've painted it nice, bright colours, and you've got blackboards there with chalk explaining things, and you say you and your car are on camera. So what do you hope to get from the footage?
Well, it's very sad that we've had to put in cameras because we're facing this problem every day. What I hope to get from the footage is just to make people realise that we can now identify their cars. We can zoom in on the registration numbers. We can zoom in on the people's faces. We can take photoshots of what's happening. We can take videos of what's happening, and which is what I do. And then I leave it to the police.
Now, what type of camera are you using? Give us an idea of what sort of investment you're making here in this sort of technology. Apparently it's able to recognise people that have stolen before. How does it do that?
Well, the new technology that's on the market these days is it has license plate recognition, and so on an app that I use on my phone, you can insert number plates that have perhaps previously been at your stall and is not paid, and the app will alert you to that registration plate coming to your stall again, and you'll get a ping on your phone that perhaps the same car is at the store.
Wow. And how long ago did you install the cameras?
Well, the cameras were installed about a month ago. And
have you had any of those pings?
No, I haven't. The cameras I had installed previously were outdated. The images weren't as clear, weren't as crystal clear as they are now, and the capacity to zoom into the payment box to see what people are putting in to make sure that they're actually putting in cash and not just buttons does help. Well,
what else are they putting in the tin there apart from buttons?
I've had used cinema tickets, used rugby match tickets. I've had Monopoly money in, which I thought was quite funny. Receipts, bits of paper, odd things that people have in their cars, obviously.
Wow. You haven't got any lottery tickets in there?
No. I'm always hoping that someone will leave me a lottery ticket.
Hey, what if you do catch someone, you get a ping on your phone and it's a repeat offender, what are you going to do then?
I just let the police deal with it. I feel they're the right channel to deal with theft. And so I just take the footage down to our local police station and let them deal with it.
Have you already been in touch with them about the problem?
Yes, we have. And they've always been very kind. They've come out, we've had a chat, they've looked at the video footage. We've caught 3 offenders so far that the police have been able to identify immediately. So.
And what have they told you? Have they identified anyone at all?
Yes, they have. But, I mean, that's up to the police to deal with. I just make the report.
Right.
And the police take it from there. Yeah.
Hey, Grass, tell us what's the most popular thing being taken? Is it rhubarb? Is it honey, or is it the lettuces you were describing before? What's popular?
Popular is definitely my honey. I'm a beekeeper, and so I sell my honey at the store, but we've had to take that off the stall. I now sell it on request when people come to the gate. Eggs as well. Our free-range eggs were a huge hit. I've had to stop doing those as well. At the moment, it's avocados. People think avocados are obviously a treat, and so those are being taken and not paid for. It's a seasonal thing, I suppose. Whatever they think is yummy, they'll maybe take one or two more of.
Gee, Grass,
but it's definitely been the high-end things.
Yeah, the more expensive things, I guess, that makes sense. But gee, it just goes right against every Kiwi norm and against our culture. I mean, if you had a chance to talk to these people, if they're listening now, what's your message to them?
Just come and chat to me. If you're stuck and you don't have the money, I mean, just leave me a note and say, look, I owe you $5. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll be fine with that. Or come in and say, look, Grass, I'm stuck. And we'll work it out. We'll find a way to, make things work for you. But just stealing's not okay.
Stealing's not okay. The message from Grass Esposti from north of Auckland. She's a fruit and vegetable grower. She's also a beekeeper, sells eggs, and people have not been very honest with the honesty box.